This is exactly how you can grow your hair in cornrows. So this is what my braids look like in the first week. As you can see, you can easily see my scalp all around. I don't have like a full video showing it, but look at what my hair looks like now. Less than 4 weeks later, my hair is so matted. Well, it's not matted. It just looks like one huge braid. I look like the dude from Tyler Perry's movie, okay? This growth is insane. So you can see why I'm going to be wearing this wig during this video because my hair looks a mess. And if I leave it out, you'll be distracted by my hair the entire time. So don't worry, I'll be popping in pictures of my cornrows. But do you see how much growth I've had from the first day till now? It's been just under a month and my hair looks like I've had these cornrows in for like 6 weeks. And I didn't do anything different in terms of maintenance. They're not like frizzy because I washed them or something. I did everything I usually do, plus some additional steps because my hair has grown so much more and so much faster than ever before. So if you've watched my previous how to grow your hair in cornrows video, watch this one because I've added a few different things that have really like maximized, maybe even doubled my hair growth. We'll see when I take my braids down, but wow, this stuff really works. So we're going to focus on the things that I did differently, but I will mention things I've done before, just not in depth because I've talked about them before. So the first thing I did, which I always do, is I wash my hair once a week. I know a lot of people are worried about washing their hair in cornrows because they think that it's going to make their hair messy. But if you wash your hair correctly, they won't get very frizzy. And also, I braid my own hair and I'm not the best braider. I just don't want to pay other people to braid my hair because I don't have a stylist I really trust yet when it comes to braiding my hair often. So I know that when I braid my hair myself, it's already a little bit more prone to frizz. However, I don't wear my braids out all the time. I'm usually in the gym, so I'm in a hat or I have a wig on or something. So it's mostly just for a protective style. I usually only wear it out for like a week and then I'm done. And then I just leave it in under my wigs, head wraps, blah, blah, blah. So don't worry about washing your hair. You need a clean scalp because a clean scalp thrives. I don't know why this whole if you leave your hair dirty, then it's gonna grow better, which it's not. The reason why your hair probably grows more or you have the illusion of your hair growing more or faster when your scalp is dirty is because you probably wash your hair in a way that damages your hair. That's why your hair seems better when you leave it alone. I wash it with shampoo and conditioner, and I usually use regular conditioner on my entire scalp. But on my actual ends, like the braids that are hanging down from the cornrows, I always deep condition them now. I never used to do that before. That's one of the new things, and it has really made my hair feel so soft and really good. I usually get any kind of bond building treatment that's liquidy. So the one I have is The Cure by Amika. You can also use Olaplex number 3, and then I mix that in with any other deep conditioner or regular conditioner, usually a deep conditioner though, mix it together, and then I just apply that to the bottom of my hair, and then I put on a plastic cap and I just tie it around those braids, leave it in for like maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and then I go ahead and wash my hair like normal. If you don't want to use a bond building treatment, you can just use a regular deep conditioner and just like water it down a little bit so it doesn't get stuck in your hair. I only do the bond building treatments like every other week as well, or sometimes just once a month. So one time while my hair is in the braids, because I only usually leave them in for a max of 5 weeks. The next thing I did is I oiled my ends every single day. But I will say recently I have been oiling my ends every single day, whether it's in braids or not. But before, when my hair was in braids, I wouldn't oil my ends every single day. So this has definitely made a difference. My ends look so nice and smooth and defined and curly and soft, and I don't have any single strand knots. The oil I've been using on my ends is the Kerastase Elixir Ultime. This is the oil I've been using the most this entire year. I've been using it every day for about 4 months, whether my hair is out or not. My timeline's kind of messed up. Maybe it's more than 4 months, maybe it's a little over 3 months, whatever. I've been using this every single day, and this is the oil that has really transformed my hair. If you're worrying about it making your hair feel oily, it does not. It completely absorbs into your hair. I don't use this in the morning. I usually use this every single night. And so when I use it in the night, by the time the morning comes, I literally can't feel oil. There's no oily residue on my hands at all. It completely absorbs into the hair. So this is amazing, but of course you can use any oil that you like for your actual hair shaft and it should work fine. Then aside from oil, I would moisturize my hair every like 2 to 3 days, just like my entire hair. I don't have my moisturizer here with me, but I use by the way, I will link every product I'm mentioning in the description box below. I either use the African Pride leave-in cream, or what I use more often is the Carol's Daughter. I don't remember what it is. It's a leave-in conditioner. To be honest, I wouldn't say like you need that product, you need to buy it, because it's just fine. It does the job, but it's not anything amazing for my hair personally. And then for my ends, every other day I go in with the Kerastase 8-hour Magic Night Serum. And so I would put this first and then go over with this, and this has been my favorite combination, but I am aware it is extremely expensive when you initially purchase it. However, the cost per use is actually very little, because you need like 1 drop of this, 1 drop of that. But if you still really want to try this, and this is like not that interested, you can use whatever moisturizer you use on your ends first and then go over with this. But because this is so effective, my ends don't really get dry, so I don't have to moisturize my ends every single day. I just put the oil on every day, but then the moisturizer can be every other day or even every 2 days. The other thing that I've used that I would say has actually made the most difference out of everything, because it's the one that's made my hair, I feel like, grow faster. Everything else has helped make my hair feel nice and maintain moisture, prevent breakage, prevent single strand knots, and retain length, meaning I'm not really experiencing any breakage or anything like that. I'm retaining as much length as possible, which is the quickest way to get longer hair, because your hair is always growing. It's usually just shorter because it's breaking off or it's getting damaged. So maintaining your hair is the major factor. However, if you feel like your hair is also growing slower than it used to or than you think it should, which I think we all think our hair grows too slow, but if it is growing a little slower than you'd like, this is what I think has made my hair grow faster, because my hair literally seems like it's grown more at the scalp. It is my LED helmet. It looks like a stormtrooper hat. Let me show you if you've never seen me post it before. This is what it looks like. So it's on the stand. This is the hat itself. I just pop it on my head, and I wear this every single night. Let me just turn it on so you can see the red lights. So there you can see, it's LED light therapy. It's not like laser therapy where it's targeted at like specific spots. This covers like a wider surface area all over your entire scalp. And I think I've been using that every day for 2 months now. I haven't really been talking about like results, if I've seen it grow my hair faster or anything, because the brand recommends that you see noticeable results within 16 weeks. So I've been waiting for the 16-week mark before I can actually say like, you absolutely need to get this product. But now that my hair has been in braids and I can actually see the growth faster, I've definitely seen that my hair has grown much faster than it usually does in a month, because I usually get half an inch, maybe even less than half an inch. But since I've been using this, I may have even gotten a full inch. I'm not sure, but my hair has absolutely grown faster. And I think for the growing part for my scalp, I'm going to attribute it to that, because it has made a major difference. So aside from it growing my hair faster, the one thing that shocked me, because I don't think it's advertised by the company, I don't know if it says it does that on the website or whatever, but I noticed that I don't get dandruff, because I am very prone to dandruff because I have dry hair. I also have a dry scalp. The dandruff on my scalp is not caused by like a fungal infection or anything like that. It's just due to dryness. So I usually oil my scalp 3 to 4 times a week, and then usually that combats that and I don't get any dryness. However, when you use this LED device, and by the way, it's not sponsored, but this was gifted to me a while ago when I talked about it the first time. Anyway, it explicitly says that you should not oil your scalp if you're going to use this, and I'm assuming if you use any other brand of LED light therapy, you're not supposed to put any oil on your scalp. And I think it's because it creates some sort of a barrier on your scalp, so the LED light cannot penetrate all the way into your follicle if you use oils. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it said. Either way, it's not a good idea. So don't put oil on your scalp. So because of that, I have only been able to put oil on my scalp once a week, which is after I use this the night before I wash my hair. So I would put this LED cap on my head for 10 minutes. It's got an automatic timer. Then as soon as it goes off, I would put the oil in my scalp, massage my scalp, and then the next morning I would wash my hair and then just proceed as usual. And then I'd still be able to use it the next day. So that's how I'm able to use that every single day. So I thought that if I stopped using my favorite rosemary oil 3 to 4 times a week, that I would see a drastic difference and then my scalp would be like a little more itchy and get dandruff or anything like that. But the LED light actually prevented that. My scalp feels super moisturized. I don't get damaged. I don't get any dandruff, and I last throughout the entire week without putting any oil on my scalp. So 7 days, no oil on my scalp, just on my hair, and then add the oil to my scalp the night before, and I still get the benefits. And speaking of that oil, I do have a video on it that I will link at the end of this video, which is my like combination of rosemary oil, and I've actually started using camellia oil too. And oh, that's an oil that everyone's been sleeping on, but you can find out about it in that other video. And then another thing I've been doing is, because I haven't been using rosemary oil as often, I've been using rosemary water more often as well. So I've been using it in the shower when I'm washing my braids. I wash my braids off to get all the product and the rosemary oil that I used the night before off. Then after my scalp is clean, I go in with some rosemary water on my scalp and then conditioner on my braids. So while my hair is getting conditioned, my scalp is also getting stimulated by the rosemary water, and then I just wash it off together with the conditioner and proceed with my wash day as usual. And it's been making my hair feel really, really nice. And just to be 100% transparent, sometimes I forget to use the rosemary water before my wash day, but I always use the rosemary oil. Now, if you also want to see how I make the rosemary water, you can find the recipe for the rosemary water here, the rosemary oil here. Hit my face right there to subscribe, and remember that memberships are open. So if you want any one-on-one consultation, any videos that are for members only, join the membership which is listed on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.